Hello everyone, EtherSong here. Today's video is a summary of the information we learned from the Blue Protocol Communication Livestream 6.1. This livestream gave details into the reason why the network test was delayed and covered when we can expect it to be held. Without further ado, let's jump right into it. This livestream began with each member of the development staff giving introductions as usual. However, the broadcast location was new. This livestream was being held from a meeting room. We learned this broadcast style was a way the developers had thought of to give updates on short notice after the game's release. The purpose of this livestream was to give information about the reason the network test was delayed. To start, they apologized for the delay and the late notice. As for the status of the problem, they said they identified the bug and know of a way to fix it. They plan to have it fixed by mid-March. As such, the network test will be held after that around the end of March. An update on their status will be given once again at the end of February. Moving on, we learned the reason for the delay was because of a bug surrounding the zone, channel system, and parties in the game. As we know, areas throughout Blue Protocol are divided into zones, and those zones are further subdivided into channels. Once a channel fills up, a new channel is created to hold more players. Each zone and its channels has its own set of servers. As the number of players increases, an auto-scaling feature allocates more servers for that zone's channels. Conversely, as players decrease, the number of servers needed is scaled down. During this auto-scaling of servers, a bug was found causing irregularities with parties in the game. Players would appear to be in parties, but were not able to chat or enter missions, as they were not in a party. As the number of players increases, the regularity of the bug also increased. It was found that a fix on the scaling logic and party logic in the game was needed. They also gave a detailed timetable of when they discovered the bug and how it led to them announcing the network test delay. In short, before the network test, they were doing playtesting with a larger number of players than they had done with up until now. It was during this they had discovered some bugs that occurred as the number of players increased in the game. They were able to fix a number of these bugs, but in doing so, a larger bug was discovered. This is the bug that led them to delay the test. By delaying the test, they had to relook at their upcoming schedule and contact partner companies and publishers. The developers also gave some insight on the numbering used for this livestream. Up until now, we have seen whole numbers used for their developer live streams, like 1, 2, 3, etc. However, this stream was labeled as 6.1. They hope to use these decimal live streams as a way to talk about problem areas and their plans to address them in between the larger whole number live streams. Going forward, they also have plans to show gameplay and such during these decimal live streams. At the end of the stream, we also learned a little information about the benchmark software being prepared for the game. Its development and debugging is nearly finished. An installer for it is being prepared along with a website explaining how to use it and its benefits. They are planning to show some of the benchmark software features during the next decimal live stream at the end of February. And finally, they will release the software before the network test. Overall, while it is sad to have the network test delayed until the end of March, holding the test or releasing the game with the bug wouldn't have been possible, so fixing it is top priority. Through live streams like this, the developers are also showing they want to communicate their current status of development as they approach the game's release. As for its release, Japan originally planned to have the game released early spring, but judging from the fact that the network test will be held at the end of March, it is looking like this will be pushed back slightly. If there are no major issues during the network test, perhaps we could see the game releasing in April or May in Japan. One thing to be optimistic about is that while they are working to fix the server scaling and party bug, not all their staff will be working on that. Other parts of the game development will still continue as usual. As such, once the major bug has been fixed, perhaps the release won't be too far away. Lastly, learning about the benchmark software planning to be released before the network test is exciting. I think one of the major features players hope to see in this software is a character creation feature. If this benchmark software comes with a character creator, we could all create all different kinds of characters while waiting for the game's release. I'm looking forward to hearing more about it next month. And that brings me to the end of this video. What do you think will be in the benchmark software? You think we will get a character creator? Any guesses about the release date? Let me know in the comments. I would like to thank everyone for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Later!